Hi there, I'm Willow Grace, and thank you for joining me today for another video on astrology and zodiac signs. I wanted to share a video for those who want to learn more or just to understand the energy of Aquarius in astrology and its purpose. So if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's dive in. Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac, and it's ruled by air. People often mistake the image of the water bear as a water sign, but the flowing of water is supposed to represent the flowing of energy and the paradoxes and the polarity. The jugs contain the life-giving water, which symbolizes mankind's collective knowledge, which is poured into the cosmic ether for the benefit of all. It is also associated with healing and cleansing. The sign of Aquarius represents our relationship with others. It is the most humanitarian sign of the zodiac. Aquarius people often hate conformity and they prefer to be an individual. They're unique, they're free-spirited, they're eccentric. They're often identified by their offbeat fashion style, their unusual hobbies, and their free-spirited attitude. Aquarius prefers to work for the good of the whole community, not just the individual. Aquarius can do this by either working in an organization to bring about innovation, change, and reform, or they work with others on the outside by joining in with like-minded individuals. If it's unfair, cruel, or hurtful to people, animals, or the environment, they are the first ones that will stand up and say, stop, look what is going on. Aquarius people often make people want to stand up, sit up, listen to what you have to say. Aquarius wants to transform and reform any structure that does not uphold humanity. Aquarius will forsake their own gains in order to make things right for the whole group. Even at their own personal detriment, they will defend the rights of others. They will uncover and reveal anything that threatens the equality of the group. They are of one mind, working together with others like a hive mind mentality. Being an Aquarius, you have the vision to see the overall picture, to be a visionary who strives to live in a calm and peaceful world that is cooperative in a union with others. Aquarius people, they're often able to see what's coming because of their connection to others and always have their finger on the pulse of society. Because they're ruled by air, Aquarius has the ability to see situations from above and in a completely detached manner. I often think of them as a cloud full of thoughts and ideas, floating and combining and changing with others, changing shape and form according to the weather. The element of air is very powerful, yet invisible. It represents the linking of our grouping of individuals that make our culture or community and link them together. The common good must accommodate and give space to each individual so that they can have a cohesive and diverse whole. Aquarius is not concerned for the benefit of one, but is concerned for the benefit of all. It is of one undermining good of all. And Aquarius can be the whistleblower. Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus, which rules the higher mind. Uranus is the planet that governs technology and innovation with shock and surprise. They are the first to throw out the old and bring in the new. They are driven to reform, develop, and implement anything that improves the things for the collective whole. They have the talent for correlating the information quickly, assessing the situation, and then rapidly making decisions to move everything forward. Because of the ruler Uranus, they are driven to create and invent objects, ideas, theories. Aquarius thinks outside the box. They are original and unique, taking information beyond the individual level to include the collective consciousness and gathering it into a package to create something new and different, custom making it for the situation, being unique in every way. Now, Aquarius is almost driven to be the very opposite of sameness. They can change their moods from one minute to another, depending on what's going on or with who or what's on their mind. Never underestimate how unemotional that this sign can be. They are not the touchy-feely sensitive types. They will often detach from the emotional responses until they have the time and the space to process the feelings and emotions. Freedom is of the utmost importance for Aquarius. While Aquarius will acknowledge the subjective view, they are really only interested in the objective view. They are the ones who can daydream for hours, just sitting, thinking, and processing things through. Aquarius, they need time to think and they need space to do it in. They are known for their original and offbeat ideas. When someone says, how could we have done that better or approach it differently? How could we get a better outcome for everybody? Are there any better methods for inclusion and respect? These are the areas that an Aquarius can shine. Aquarius is independent in their approach to almost everything. They're adept in social situations, but they need the freedom to express themselves. They do not want restrictions to impede their self-expression, their dress, their thoughts, or their ideas. When relating to an Aquarius, it means giving them the space and the freedom to be the social butterfly at the party, or the freedom to go someplace alone, to understand that their need for space has nothing to do with you. They need time and space to refresh, to think, to center, and to ground themselves, and they do this best alone. Aquarius thoughts and actions are the opposite of traditional conservative. That is Capricorn. They are the rebels who dare to speak out against something, those who dare to bring it into the light, regardless of the consequences. They are the ones that will stand up for minorities, the downtrodden, the ignored, the marginalized, those in need. Shocking is a word often employed to describe an Aquarius, but they don't describe themselves that way. They're often shocked themselves that no one else said what everyone was thinking. They gain quite a bit of satisfaction by upending the apple cart when it results in a good outcome for everyone. Aquarius is the fourth fixed sign and the opposite of Leo. So examine these placements of Aquarius and Uranus and any aspects to it to gain more information about this Aquarius energy in your chart. Notice the planets or aspects within the house. I hope you learned something new, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please hit the like and subscribe button to get notifications as soon as they come out. I heart you.